I think my life has changed from, before and after.
He's a scammer.
No, I need to chat him. They know what they do, so whatever, tell me what to do, I'm gonna do that, and then we're gonna see. And then after a week, maybe, even a week, I didn't touch it, I seen that there is real clients, and we are not talking about small budgets, it's someone $500,000 plus, and I was like, whoa, it's near.
Crazy.
100K, 200, $500,000. I was like, wow. And then I remember 1 million. I was like, what? In my account, 1 million? I was like people want to do business with me.
What's the key of the success?
We generally have a vibe, and it's really easy.
So TikTok generates business.
Yeah.
Your average monthly views are higher than the people with 100K followers. So your average monthly views right now are around 1 million, 2 million. Within 2 months, over 2,000 inquiries, people offering the business. And now you are in the thought of maybe it's a time to open business. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the new episode with our clients of social media. And today we have a lovely Anastasia from real estate. Anastasia, please present yourself.
So my name is Anastasia. I'm living in Dubai since 2018, in real estate since 2019. And I really love what I do. And I open up the new way of doing my work is using the social media. And I think my life has changed from, before and after.
Yeah.
What I mean, now, because I tried it before and with somebody who really know what they do. So I cannot say that they was bad, but the outcome wasn't like that. But now, amount of followers, views, attention, I'm still shocked from it.
We'll talk about it now. So, interestingly enough, you didn't start with us straight away. It was attempt number 3 when we started to work. Can you share about that? So, our first interaction was, I think, back in March or even February this year.
Yes, it was, I think, beginning of March.
And how you found out about...
Generally, I seen you in the stories of one of your clients. And I was like, oh, who's that guy? He's I thought that you're you're the videographer who records the videos. I start following you, and I was like, okay, they keep working, he's active. I was like, let me check with him. I chatted you didn't respond to me. I was like, okay, next time. And then I was keep following you, and I was like, why he didn't respond to me? I'm like, I'm gonna reach him. So I chat you in some comments. So you open the chat, and we got the conversation with you. And then I got the whole introduction about the way you work. For me, the main question was about being myself, because I don't want to create the video or thinking, learning the text. I want it to be natural and it's represent who I am. So this is what you said, the best things to do. And I was like, okay, I like the way of thinking. And then we kept talking. And then the price, I was like, boom, wow. I was like, what is said? Because I already had the experience, and I never, ever heard such prices. I was like, there is something wrong with that. And
he's a scammer.
No, it's not about he's a scammer, but I was like...
it's above the market,
it
100%.
It shouldn't be that much. And I was keep thinking. I was like, if he charged that much, he might know what he doing. And I was like, let me, and then I have a brilliant idea. So based on the real estate market, so we enter in the summer. So it was beginning of the June.
That was a strategy. Okay.
So it was beginning of the summer season. I was like, okay, so we're gonna enter to the low season. So he probably as well gonna enter low season.
Beg on his knees.
And I was like, I haven't thought that I might pay more. What I thought that I will get better price or different terms. And then apparently I'm chatting you and they're like, yeah, we have raise of the price. And I'm like, what? It cannot be higher. And, in my mind, everything is fighting. And I already made up my mind that you agreed. In my head, you already agreed. You already gave the discount and we start to work and everything. And especially I have my vacation planned. I was having a trip to Spain and Italy. So I was like, no, I want to finish that before the vacation. And I remember that I have this cash in my hand. And even it was the last day before I travel, because I literally left the cash to a friend of mine. I was like, can you contact this guy and give him cash? And I traveled, because you remember a friend of mine from Ukraine, he met you. So I was like, either it's my biggest mistake, not biggest mistake, the most expensive lesson. either it's something which gonna work out, because I cannot imagine how somebody can charge that much and
Not deliver.
it's not about not deliver. It's just generally, it's just a video. Like for me, from my point
Yeah,
of view, it's
yeah.
just a video, nothing special. And especially I did it before with many companies. So I was like, okay, let me see how it will go. And honestly, my idea was like, they know what they do. So like, whatever, tell me what to do, I'm gonna do that, and then we're gonna see. So this is my kind of approach was, I think it was actually like visible on day of shooting. I'm like, okay,
Yes.
where to sit, where to stand. Even like I remember I chatted you like which type of clothes I need to wear. Like up to the extent that like you need to have an accessory, some type of clothes. Like even those questions I was asking, and I was literally like following whatever you said. And yeah, and we have a great outcome, I believe.
It's crazy because I remember in a way that we were discussing the deal, I thought initially you will be a very hard client, because usually the client that comes, then doesn't decide, comes again. Usually, they never close eventually, so they keep coming back and forth, especially if we raise the price. Second, even when they start, they think, all right, if I paid more than I should have, because in the head of client, the
Yeah.
price should be less because they're used to previous price, they'll demand too much. They'll be like a headache, a stress. But when we started, it was like, okay, the hardest part was to invest the money. But now, once I paid, you had this mindset that, all right, now I'm committed. Whatever it is, now it's too late to reverse it back. So it's just easier
Yeah.
to trust them. And it was really shocking for me because, and I will agree, our team member, that at the time you was, I think, the easiest client to deal with, which was very shocking for me because based on our experience, real estate people are always people on a stress. It's the people who love to control the things because of
I
like,
love to control the things
yes,
generally.
yes, but
I'm a crazy bit about it.
you let us do our job. And interestingly enough, we started to post in the middle of July, I believe. 15th of July was the first
I
video.
think 15 or 17, yeah, like it was summer season.
Yeah, it was a low season. And to be honest, every time we work with every client, we put a super realistic promise that we'll try to get 10,000 followers.
Ah, yeah, I remember there was one thing which I was upset about, that in beginning you said that we're gonna, like you're going to have 10,000 followers, and I thought that it will be Instagram only, because for me TikTok, like I just downloaded TikTok when I met you, like I haven't had an app, so I was like, why do I need those followers on TikTok? I don't need that. I need Instagram only. And then apparently we shared the result, and in TikTok they started growing. I was like, this is not what I want, but I'm like, okay, I already agreed on that. I didn't pay attention, but like that's fine. And I remember that I was like, it's a summer, because for me it was back-to-back trips. Like I think we started shooting. I went to Cyprus. I came back. We did some extra
Yes.
shootings, and I went to Greece. And I literally like was traveling. I wasn't care. I swear. I was like, you edit it, let me post it. Like I was like just like you told me what to do and I was doing it. That's it. Like
Yeah, yeah,
literally.
yeah.
I think I was so much into like summer mode. I didn't bother at all. Like really. I was like, let me see what honestly, I was like first messages which I got, it was some random people like, hi, how are you? Very strange people. And I was like, yeah, this is what I expected. No
Yeah.
results. So yeah, some people like chatted me, which are not my audience. So it's not going to work out. And I was like, I remember I'm sitting in Greece. I think it's some beach club, and I open in the business WhatsApp, and I'm like, keep sitting messages, and I didn't even open them. Like I was so confident that it's not something which worth the attention, that I shouldn't even bother about them. And then after a week, maybe even a week, like I didn't touch it. I seen that there is like real clients, and we are not talking about like small budgets. Like it's someone like $500,000 plus. And I was like, whoa, like seriously?
They were coming through TikTok and Instagram by the link.
Yeah, basically I added my WhatsApp number. So they started chatting me, and I was like, okay, there are some reasonable people. And I remember about, this is something important for the real estate agent generally. Like if you're a good closer, you're going to close 1.4% of your deals. So basically out of 100 clients, we close one. And it's mean that you're a good agent from whatever leads, the source of the lead you're coming. And I was like, okay, this is the strategy I have when I'm having leads from the company. So they provide for me different type of leads. And out of 100, one will be closed, mostly 1 or 2 usually. And I was like, yeah, this is something good. Like, let me keep like following it. And then once I came back from Greece, I was like, okay, yeah, like let's go on track. Like I started to get some business offers, and someone wanted to do the ads with me. I remember there was a company, I rented a car from them. And then they chatted, like rented a car with them like 3 years ago or something. And they offered me the ads with them, like that I will post the stories and do the reel with them,
And they'll pay you for
me.
that.
Yeah. And I was like, whoa, what is this?
I'm
I, like,
already an
famous?
influencer.
Yeah, so it was good. Yeah.
Crazy. For us, we also were like super low key and realistic. We realized it's a new account. So before that, to make it clear to all the audience, you never posted anything before. It was 1,000 followers. It was like
Yeah, I mean,
3,
I
5
posted
videos.
something, but in total, like it wasn't delivering any like clients views, like, and even though it was through the company, so they created the content plan, they created the videos, they edited it, but I don't know, like literally there was no outcome.
Yeah. So we started at ground zero. And because of that, I also thought, all right, it will take us some time to start seeing the results, maybe like video 20, 25, 30. So for us, the goal was the same. The first 30 videos is just to build the ground. And after that, see what works. But then video number 5 got viral.
Yeah, it was like, I remember that I was shocked that like 100K, 200, 500,000. I was like, wow. And then I remember 1 million. I was like, what? In my account, 1 million? I was like, and you know, like there is no paid ads or something.
Yes.
Because everyone was like, they probably do something. Like they don't have access to my account. Like they never get the login details. So it's impossible for them to do something. And it was like really shocking. And I remember I came to the beauty salon and I met a guy, the security guy, and he told me, Anastasia, I seen you in TikTok. I was like, wow, like it was so nice to hear. And then some of my colleagues was telling me about it. I remember also in my building, somebody told me about the videos. Like it was so nice to understand that it's actually like people who in the same city living with me, they actually seen those videos.
Yeah.
And especially, you know, my expectations was like really low because of the niche, like it's real estate.
Yeah.
Now every second person in Dubai want to do real estate. And I didn't want to be like all of them. And
Do
in the
cringe
same
stuff.
time, I want to build my own personal brand based on what I think. And I know like people have thousands of opinions, but this is me and this is what I think. And I do in like something what I trust in. And I have my own point of view on everything, and especially like real estate. Like I have multiple cases when I was convincing clients not to buy, like really so many of them. So for me, it was important to keep being myself, but in the same time, like it's real estate. It's all over. Like people all over the world, they're already like tired from to buy real estate, you know? And it's also one of the reasons where I haven't expect any outcome. I told you, like, I was in Greece. I think it was like maybe like second part of the month, like close to end of summer, and I was like, that's fine. Let me chill. Like, I'm having a vacation. You know, I'm traveling. I'm gonna be back in Dubai in September, and then it just started like boom, one, two. Like literally, I'm waking up 7:30 a.m. and my schedule it's so packed that I'm not capable of like preparing the information for the clients. Like some of them I'm like, sorry, I will be busy, I'll get back to you. Like for example, for someone who check in the market, I'll be honest, I was like, I'm super busy, I will be able to get back to you maybe like in 2 days. Would it be okay with you?
That's from inquiry that came to you.
Yes. And especially
online.
like they catch up in September, like August wasn't that much. But like these days now, it's really like crazy, and especially like having some existing clients who are here and the inquiries from the Instagram, TikTok. Some just, they don't chat me in the Insta, they just send me WhatsApp numbers. Plus developers, they start reaching me out. Some companies who want to do the ads. Of course, people who want to work with me and generally like the amount of attention I start to get, like I never experienced that. Like, I remember I posted this questionnaire, in Instagram.
Recently,
And it was just recently. I was like, okay, let me try it. I was like, bloggers do that. I was
Yeah.
I'm
So
kind
now
of
it's my time. I got 12K followers.
And I thought like there are so many people and they have no clue who I am. And like, let me like kind of get to know. And I started to get so many questions. And literally like, I just posted it in 1 hour. There was like 15 plus questions. And I was like, maybe it's somebody I know. So they want to kind of,
Yeah.
boost it. And no, there is like people, I have no idea who they are. And they chat me, like they have some questions. And of course, there's a lot of about personal life, but there are so many was about the real estate actually. And even like I'm a Russian speaker, but my profile is in English. Even the Russian speakers, they was reaching me out. I was like, wow.
Let's talk about that too. So in the beginning, we were thinking, should we make the content in the Russian or English
no, not
language?
in the beginning. When we started.
When we started already,
and it went viral. I think I was like, in beginning, I was like, no, I'm not going to do Russian language because there is issue with advertisement and everything. I was like, let me do English only. And then when it starts working well, I was like, we need to do a Russian page. Like now I was like hungry for the result. And then you told me that like basically your profile showing that you're a Russian speaker and people will still see you. And
by the accent, by the look, by the name.
Yeah. I mean, I'm a Russian speaker. Come on. And really, people start to chat me who speak Russian language. I was like, that's nice. I mean, from Russia, from Ukraine, from Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan. And I was like, that's interesting.
That works.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't expect that. But many people, they speak English, basically.
Yeah.
They might be Russian speaker, but they can understand.
So it's always better just to go with the English because it's like universal language.
Yeah.
But I always tell to all the clients, and it worked with your case as well, your people will find you by these little things,
Yeah, and it was quite simple, I would say, to deal with them, like very straight to the point. Like, of course, I have some strange inquiries, but I mean, this is life.
Yeah, this is life. Regarding the strange inquiries, how do you deal with that? Because we tell to all of our clients in the beginning, there will be two key problems. Problem number one, there will be strange comments, strange inquiries. A lot of people may not agree with you. Some people may, bully or just give something different. Some people will just send you weird texts, for personal life, not for the work. And the second problem is that you'll get too many inquiries that you cannot filter. So how you dealt with the first problem?
So I started with a therapist first. So I was so worried about how I will feel if I see something in social media that I started even before we start shooting.
Really?
So
you did your homework.
Before that, I already had the sessions about like how to handle the negative comments, and if somebody wants to judge you and tell that no, this is wrong, you should do this, because like people have so many opinions. And then I was like, but this is me and this is my opinion and I have a right to share it. You can agree, you can disagree, and I also respect that. But in the same time, this is my page and this is my honest opinion.
You decide, yeah.
Yeah, like I'm an adult. Like I can do what I want to do, and this is something about my point of view. So why should I change it? About the comments. First, I forget to open them.
They were closed.
Yes, I remember that when we started posting, I started seeing so many comments in TikTok. Comments in TikTok. And there's like 0 comments in Instagram.
But the views were growing, reposts are growing.
Yes, like I have reposts, I have views, likes, but there was no comments. So I was like, wow, the audience like in Instagram so lazy, like they don't
stay quiet.
And the point that the video was already, I think, 1 million views, and like
almost,
like there is no like only my followers was commenting it. And then I find out like I'm very bad in social media, like really bad. Even like if you can see, I don't really record like with the filters or like staging the camera. I'm like very bad in that. So apparently I find out that in the settings it was closed and I have no idea about it.
Yeah, it was restricted.
And I remember that I think I chatted Aya regarding that. I was like, how I can open it because I have no clue how to do that. And I started seeing comments in TikTok and Instagram, and then I understood like actually I have amazing audience, something which I was afraid about. apparently I have really like either it's like reasonable people who just either ask question, either they saying about their opinion, but I almost haven't seen like really like bullying or some bad comments. But generally, even if there is some, was like it didn't affect me emotionally. But I think I was like really ready for that emotionally at that stage.
I think the key reason behind it was because from the beginning, when we discussed what type of content we will do, we just decided to do the content that will be super valuable and that will be really hard to have like any negative projection towards it. Because if we take a look on your content, it's all about giving value for free without really selling. Like
Yeah.
in almost none
And
of your videos you sell.
there is also one thing, like so many agents, what they do, they want to be like in top among the agents, you know, they want
Yeah.
to talk about the projects, about, I don't know, whatever it's on sale, record so many videos at the developer's office and everything. But then I understood that it's, first of all, it's all over. And people, they prefer the personal contact. So rather than I'm going to post all the stuff, it's better for them to reach me out and talk to me personally. And generally, I don't want to do content for the agents. Agents know this information. If you don't know it, it means that you're super lazy who don't like, you know, did nothing. Because now the amount of information in social media, which really helpful for the agents, it's like a lot. We have so many guys and girls who do the social media, they do YouTube,
Yeah.
Instagram. There is so many helpful information. If you're not capable to understand this, like I'm sorry, you're probably doing the wrong job. So for me, it was the main to be helpful to the clients because I know everything about Dubai. I know so many things, but apparently people have no idea about it. And I got so used to that. Like my friend, she told me, like, you know, you're very spoiled with the views, with the quality of life. Like you don't even share it in social media. She's like, look, we are driving here. It looks so beautiful. You never post it. And I understood, like, I'm so used to that. And to so many things, I'm so used to that. So the whole content, like for me, the main case, it's about the client because I generally, I have a good relation with my colleagues, with my clients, and I do respect all of them. But when we are talking about what I want to post in my social media, it's not about, you know, promoting some specific developer or some specific project. It's about being helpful to the clients I'm dealing with. Because by the end of the day, it's my communication and my relation with them.
Yes.
Mostly
Yes.
my clients, they stay with me for years. And, you know, many of them, they talk to thousands of agents. Like, honestly, like, amount of broadcasts they have, and it's like insane. Like, really, they literally, they will be sending to me, like, look, I received this project. What you think?
Checking the
And for
ground.
me,
Yeah.
I'm chilled. Like I really believe that there is a client for every agent, and you will get what you're supposed to get. And generally, like I'm honest with them, I think. And this is what I want to achieve in my profile. I want to be helpful to the client, and especially for those who want to relocate, because like the relocate, it's like it's a big deal. It's very big
Yes.
thing when you, because you know nowadays agents, it's all about like I need to sell a house, you know,
Yes.
I
Yes.
need to sell
Yes.
apartment, and they so like focus on it. It's like okay, you need to pay a booking fee now. It's like come on, do we like end with land?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe Marina fully built up. Um, Downtown business bay, like, but we have so many lands still.
And this is
And
we got also this information when we did in the beginning the first Zoom call together. So with all the clients, we do a Zoom call where we try to find out who the client is. Because remember when you inquired me,
yeah.
you said I want to be myself, and I told you that's the best way to go. And we built the content based on what you really value,
Yeah.
who you sell, who you don't sell, what you like to do, what you don't like to do.
And by the way, there is one thing I really can cut the client and don't sell to them. Like for me, like respect, it comes first. If you're going to be with the attitude or like something, no, I'm not going to deal with the client, and I'm very straight to that. I don't need your money. I don't need you to make a deal out of it. I want you to respect me and build a good partnership together.
Yeah.
And generally, as I told you, like for me, I have one thing. It's something, I don't know. I was born with that. I feel physically bad when I'm lying. Like even when I'm trying to, you know, to lie about, not like lie, but like talk in the better
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
angle.
Enhance the things.
Yeah. So, but what happened? I really feel bad from inside. Like it's something I cannot control it. I don't know. It's like I have something in my DNA or what is that? And I understood that like if I lie, I won't be happy, and I cannot feel myself good.
And in social media, it's a big thing because.
But in real estate, sometimes like once you lie, it helps you to sell.
Yeah, of course.
And I was afraid that I won't be able to make it generally, because like it wasn't easy for me when I started. I passed all hells, But now building my personal brand, first, like, even the interaction with the audience, like it's amazing. And now, for example, I'm having inquiries about like people want to do business with me. They want to deal with me.
Because of social media, yeah?
Yeah, basically, even there is a friend of mine. He like we met together, and usually like he do the business with somebody who expert in their niche, so he invests money. So then they basically I think it calls silent investor, right? And I was shocked when he introduced me to start with him. I was like, do you trust me that much? Like,
because of social media, he does.
But the point that we know each other for like since I relocated here, and like
he never proposed before.
He knows how honest I am, how I'm, like he knows my personality, and then only once I got attention on social media, he got interest to deal with me. So because he's like, honestly, for me, he's one of the examples I will say in the business, the way how he deal and manage things, and. Like it was really nice to experience that kind of offer.
In terms of the content, in terms of the filming, a lot of the clients, when they come to us, they come with a negative experience before. You didn't have like really negative experience, but you had not the best experience neither. Like you spent money. But the key question here is a lot of the people are just confused. So, for example, when you saw me first, it was probably Fabrizio's account, right? And
yeah, I think it was Fabrizio.
You were thinking like I'm a videographer, and it's like completely normal for most of the people because they don't know what this person does, what's the magic, how it works.
No, to be honest, for me, what was it was even not about you. It was about her, because I started following her, and I like the way she looks. I really like the tattoo and the fact that she's like opening up and like talking about the real estate and everything. And she was so girly. Like you have some funny videos, and it was
we
like
made some,
like it was about the content, about like professional content, but at the same some funny stuff. And I generally like the way how it was made, and I felt like something like I know this girl. Like I never met her till now. I never met her, but like I felt like I know her. And then I seen you in the videos. I was like, yeah, he probably videographer. And I think it's one of the stories she tagged you, and I was like, let me take a look at him. Even though I didn't follow you, I was like still like just looking at you. And then I just felt like, no, I need to chat him. And honestly, like this process, I'm like, let me try and see how it goes. Generally, I like to trust and give responsibility in some niche where I cannot do a thing. Like I'm super like, I don't know, like I think this gene wasn't, kept with me as a woman, because I cannot do like nice pictures, nice videos. I'm really bad in that. Like all my friends, they're complaining about it, and I understood that it's something which I'm not capable of doing. So let me just give full responsibility. Like whatever they think it's gonna work, I will add my expertise to the like numbers, locations, or something, but the rest, let them do what they think is best.
So for us, the way we work to make it easier, we always do everything for client turnkey. So we write the idea, we write the script, we come for filming, we do the filming together with the client, we edit, so all the client has to do to post. Some of the people really love it because like I'm a real estate agent, I'm focused on selling real estate. They are like producers of social media, so they produce the content. But a lot of people, they want to be like controlling. So I will write script myself. Let me check the ideas. Let me check everything. You never asked us to check any script. You knew like, okay, these guys are knowing what they're doing. How it felt for you?
I think it's not based on like the way how we started. I think it's more based that I already had experience. That like what I understood, that people get prepared for the content they're going to record. And basically still like if there is something wrong with that, we're not gonna do it. So I was like, they definitely like they prepare the information what they're going to talk about. And I honestly, I don't know, I felt like it was super strange because I was like, inside me it was like some angry girl who was just angry and like pissed in the same time, spending that much money for the social media, because it was insane amount.
Yeah.
Like for me, it was something like it cannot cost that much. And then when I paid, like so many people, they told me like, come on, you paid that much, like, come on. Like there are people who can do better. Like
Yeah.
it's not like better. They like it's just
Cheaper,
videos.
yeah.
It's the point that the whole concept is about. It's just a video. You just need to have a camera, know how to hold it, edit it, and plus everyone says about the chat gpt, like it's
Yeah,
chat
yeah.
gpt, they don't even do it themselves. And for me it was like, I don't know what's gonna happen, but let me try it.
Now you work with us, you see the
I
results.
think I put like all in on on zero on starting point, you know. I was like,
Yeah.
let's do it.
What do you think? Is it only about the camera? Is it about ChatGPT? What is it about? What's the key of the success?
I have no idea, honestly.
Yeah.
What I felt like generally when we started, that everything is so natural. Like really, I will come like I'm coffee addicted. I'm like always with this coffee walk, and I'm like,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
we're
yeah.
doing the shot. I'll put coffee on the side, we'll record, and I start,
Finish later,
drinking it
yeah.
again. And I was super chilled. I was like, where to come, where to go. I think the only annoying stuff is with the clothes, because
Yeah.
you need to bring some stuff. And I think it's also about like if you want to grow in this niche. So for you, generally, it's your reputation. So it's important for you. And also, like you didn't do it's like, so you're gonna have that amount of followers, that amount of videos. Like you didn't try to paint it in like huge way that I will be like super excited and super sold. Like it was super practical about what's gonna happen,
Yeah.
how it works, how you work. For me, it was important that I don't do editing. Like I don't do like I'm coming somewhere. Like we do the videos and I'm leaving. That's it.
In total, I think we did how many? 4 filmings so far?
Yeah.
So in total, we
For
spent maybe like 5 hours of filming, because when we filmed in your house,
because
it
I
was
talk
like
a lot.
2 hours. No, I think generally we spent like 5-6 hours of filming to produce 30 videos.
Yeah, I think
Was
it's
it like much less painful and hard than you expected? Because a lot of people, they get scared. 30 videos, how long it will take?
I think there is something just it's I'm like that. I'm easy to talk. Like tell me the topic and I will be like a radio, talking about it. So generally for me it's easy to talk and I got used to talk to like on camera. So it wasn't like brand new experience. But generally like you just need to trust the process. Like you want the video to look good.
Yes.
Like you also want it. It's not like it's only my interest to
We
look
wanted
good.
more,
Yeah.
actually,
Yeah,
because
like for you it's more, as I told you, like for me I don't understand like the shades,
working
the
side, not
angle.
working
Yeah, like
side.
for me,
Yeah.
okay, how do I need to sit? Like tell me, I'll sit and do it. And you're like, okay, put it here, put it there, turn this side, this side. So it was really comfy to work with. Like you can feel that people care about what they do. And I think generally like we have a vibe.
Yeah, we
I
have a
mean,
vibe.
it
Yeah,
just like it
yeah.
was there from the day one. Like we generally have a vibe and like it's really easy. But I think it's like you need to trust the process.
Yeah, that's the key. And to be honest, we had another client who wasn't trusting the process from the beginning. And she also paid us a lot. There's like everyone is paying us a lot, guys. You have to get
Yeah.
used to this idea. Like there's no people who pay us like low amount of money. And she wasn't trusting because of that. She was stressed. She has like an office. And once we started to work with you, we saw video number 5 got million views on TikTok, then million on Instagram. Video number 10, another million views.
Yeah.
So, and now average views on your page, I think around 100, 200K. Like this is like not really great. Like
I don't know.
you get 100K
But
on
I
a,
remember that there was one video in TikTok. I opened it and I was like, what? Like not even at 10,000? I was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
but what happened? I opened it and so I posted. I don't know what I done, and so there was a music on top of it. I don't know how I did it, but like
TikTok automatically adds sometimes on a checkout page right before you post. TikTok adds it as a
so
suggestion.
as I'm brand new to TikTok, so I haven't even noticed it before. Like I opened it, the only reason it bothered me because the amount of views was like less than 10K. I was like, since when? And I opened it, yeah, and like I got so used to that. And then one moment I was like, not like scared, but I was like, if I will get very comfortable. I remember I even opened some pages of other agents who like famous in the market. I was like, okay, they have small amount of views as well, so it's fine. And then I was like, okay, that's okay. It can happen when it's like less than 10K. I don't need to be bothered about. The next day it's like above 10K. I was like, okay, that's good. So
Back
I
to
think I'm
normal.
kind of even used to that already.
Yes, because your Instagram views are even higher. Like your average Instagram views is 50, 100,000, 300,000,
Yeah, I
and we
think so.
only posted 26 videos so far. So it
Yeah, I
wasn't
think so. Yeah,
a
something like
100, it
this.
wasn't even a 50,
Yeah.
26 videos. Your average views is like 100, 200K. Even on my page, I've been doing it for 5 years. The average views are nowhere near that. But key question, do views really convert into inquiries? Like, is it like real people?
What I can say, yeah, definitely brings result, but also there is like I'm not a clothing store, you know.
Yes,
It's not the
the
product.
high
Like
ticket.
from beginning, I have understanding that I won't have like that huge amount of inquiries because the product which I sell, it's expensive product. So will be definitely inquiries about people want to work with me and deal with me, like I mean the developers and. Honestly, I haven't expect much. Now I keep like seeing the inquiries which I'm having, and honestly, amazing people. Like I did Zoom with them.
So you already did a Zoom calls with the people who texted you from Instagram, from TikTok, and they're
Yeah.
like real people. They have the money.
Yeah, so I have multiple Zooms already, and it's crazy at the point that my earliest call with the client was like 8 a.m. because he's in US, and my latest I think it's like 10 p.m. He's in UK. And generally, like I have calls, Zoom calls, and people are nice. Like they are really nice. Like I like them. Some families, some like they are really nice. And I just don't want to talk like lots of details, but like I was really excited, to have a Zoom calls with like real people who come in from my social media. Or I posted some information about one apartment which was on sale, like canceled unit. And it's something like either you're buying it, either it's like somebody will buy it, like it doesn't stay alone in the market. And like people start chatting me. I never thought that it's working like when you post something in stories. And actually there was inquiries. And there is something that I think personal, I'm super happy that I can be helpful to someone. They might not even close with me, by the end of the day. They might see it in social media the same how my clients do, talk to their agent, but they'll buy something nice and it's amazing, so I can be helpful. I mean, it's amazing, better buy with me.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
still, like, I mean, it's great to be helpful so people can see and have an idea about it. I even was thinking like, okay, I need to talk about something. So they'll have an idea about neighborhoods because like for me I'm very like palm person, like always near there. And I was like, how do I need to like what should I do to introduce some other part of like Dubai lifestyle to show them something different. Especially I love families with kids and their relocation, the way how they like investment, it's something money wise, still people take a decision with emotions. But relocation, and when you speak to somebody who wants to relocate, like, and you understand, like, this is a big thing for them.
Yeah.
And especially, like, was a girl, I spoke with her, she's like, I'm 3 months chatting with different agent, and you was the most helpful.
She found you through social media.
Through TikTok.
Through TikTok. So
Yeah,
TikTok generates business.
yeah.
Many people think it's not.
I mean, I think it generates business, and I think just generally people bring small value to Instagram. That's it.
Yeah.
Like they just got like me. I'm like, what's TikTok? How like I didn't even know how to write TikTok.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
I don't know.
really?
No, I don't know. It's K or it's C. I don't know. I remember that I was looking for it in App Store, and I was like, there is no TikTok anymore. Like, and then I understood that I typed it wrong because I don't know even how to type it. And apparently, yeah. And generally, I think I just have nice followers, honestly.
But
People who
also, do
pay
you notice,
attention.
like, because now you have to consider you are no longer the previous Anastasia. Now you are Anastasia influencer, Anastasia celebrity. Like, generally, it is. You have like over 10,000 followers on TikTok, over 13,000 followers on Instagram. But more importantly, right now, your average monthly views are higher than the people with 100K followers. So your average monthly views right now are around a million, 2 million every month, I believe. So
I don't know.
that's more than other people get. And when people see you on social media, of course, we know you as a person, you know us as a person, and when people reach out to you, look at them as a normal people. All right, that's just leads. But now these people are looking at you differently. Like, if before you had to,
I
pitch
don't feel like
yourself.
that, to be honest. For me, just a number. Honestly, like I was the only, you know what I was thinking? There is one hotels group. I love them. I love the brand. I was like, now I'll get more followers and I'll chat them and I'll stay free of charge.
Yeah, you thought like this.
No, because I seen the bloggers, they used to stay there, and I know that they're generally
Yeah.
active with the bloggers like around the UAE. And this is the only what I thought. Like generally for me, it's like what I think about how to handle them all, because now I won't be able to do it myself only.
Is it over 100, 200 inquiries in total? If we total inquiries people text.
Since we started?
Yeah.
Oh no, it's like over 100.
Over
or
100?
over 1,000.
Over 1,000 inquiries.
I got a thing. Yeah, like more 1,000, maybe more than 1.5.
More than
Like,
1,500.
in total, yeah, in total.
So within
because
like 2
people
months.
chat me in Instagram, they chat me in TikTok, and they send me WhatsApp. Yeah.
So over.
But I'm talking about total, like
Yeah, of
developers,
course.
job seekers, clients.
Everyone, yeah.
Everyone.
Not only qualified, of course. 2,000 inquiries, even if we say it's unqualified, that's what a lot of people dream to have when they use like all this lead generation, all this stuff.
I did cold calling.
You did cold calling, now
So-
it's banned, 150K fine.
No, but I mean, generally, it's not the pleasant process when
you have to
just
pitch
test,
yourself
yeah.
every time, yeah. How you manage to deal with all these inquiries? And we tell to all the clients, like, when we start with every client tells us, oh, guys, take my Instagram, upload for me. I don't care. I don't have anything. And we tell to all the clients, A, you will have a lot of leads, so you better control your Instagram. Even us, don't give it to us. Second, think of the system that will help you to sort all of this. So
I'm
what
still
system you
thinking.
use? You're still thinking?
So I had a plan to hire the assistant, but then I realized that I don't like, okay, I want to have an assistant, but how they will qualify? Because like there should be a line of like right question, because people have different inquiries.
Yeah.
So I realized that as of now, I'm personally taking a look at it. So I'm handling it all myself. But generally I'm thinking about having somebody who's going to handle my leads as well. So like, for example, I'm going to have some travels, or I'm just physically busy with the client and they're going to come and like they need the answers now or anything upcoming. So I need to have somebody who would be able to attend. So now I'm thinking with who I can work on it, because especially it's just beginning of September. So it's not even the peak season in Dubai and it's still super hot. And I'm glad that it's happening now, and I'm having a trip in October. So I'll be out of Dubai for like almost 10 days, and I have to prepare myself. And this is something I'm still kind of figuring it out.
But it's a good problem to have, right?
I mean, yeah, it's something that people will dream to have.
Yeah.
And but I mean, generally, the way how you feel, like I really enjoy of it, like the communication, because I have very nice people following me, like the chats they're sending. I have some few strange, like I mean, in the I don't know, like kind of sexy kind of way,
Yeah.
which is weird to me. Like you don't know me, like you need to talk with respect. Like for me, this is kind of some comments about like this is very strange to me. But again, this is my background. In my world, normal person will never do that.
Yeah.
Maybe in their understanding, it's fine. Still, for them, I'm just a stranger from social media. But for me, I'm like, I don't care.
Do you feel like in general, people are more willing to do business with you? Just in general, like build companies, maybe buy from you because you are now more public, you are more transparent, and they can feel like, all right, she's here, she gives value, like she's not gonna run away. It feels more
You
legitimate.
know what happened? Some people with who I used to work before,
Mm-hmm.
they like, hi, how are you? I'm like, you chatting me? Like, we haven't spoke for like years. Like, and some of them chat me in the Instagram. Some of them, like, generally behavior is different. Yeah, and they're kind of more nice to me.
You noticed?
Yeah, and because I'm very like I don't have a big circle of friends. In work, I'm super professional, so I don't like even with my colleagues. Like I don't have stories how we go to the like I have small circles who I go out, but generally I don't have stories about going to the bars to have a lunch. Like with very small circle, I do that. So like I have extra people who chat me, like ask him some questions, and like it's strange to me. Or some agents will ask like some like kind of silly questions. I don't know. It's very strange for me because I never had that kind of attention, and the awareness about me actually growing. And people like, I seen you on Instagram. I'm like, okay, that's nice.
Well, what you want me to do with this, right?
Yeah, or like I got a chat of someone like, I love your videos, and I'm like, because for me it's like, how, like, okay, thank you, I'm doing it for you to like it.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
but at the same time it's like, it's interesting how people want to express their feelings. And I think sometimes it's not only in the way like I want to be your friend now, but some people, they're really honest. They're like, listen, you're doing a great job, you're doing great content, like keep going. Like I got some of my clients, they notice it, they're like, oh, I seen you doing the social media, that's great job, like I'm seeing like your account is growing. Some of my friends, was a friend of mine back in 2010. We discussed how I wanted to relocate from my hometown to Kiev.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's like, now you're famous in Dubai. I was like, wow. And he's like, but really, like, I seen you like growing, you have so many views. And like, there was a time when you wanted to relocate to capital, and now you're living in Dubai, and like, this is your life now. And because, I relocated to
Yeah.
Dubai, I paid only $50 to relocate here. I got a job here. And generally, the outcome, especially this, I like it. So it's not like, I'm like, I don't want to talk to people. I don't want to type. That's true.
Yeah.
I hate typing, but this is my job to type.
Yeah.
So mostly like with so many clients, I'll talk with audio messages. But generally, I think it's something which it's comfy to do for me. And especially like the location, like it's easy to just to use your phone wherever you are in the world.
Very
So,
quick.
and I think generally like I like people generally. Like I'm easy to talk with. I'm not like closed person. I don't have much friends, but if you just see me somewhere, like some people, they tell me like, oh, if I look at you from the side, you're like kind of like Russian style, like cold-hearted person. And then when they start talking to me, like, oh, you're so nice, like you're so like smiley, kind, and acts. So I think this is just like people know about me, and I'm glad to connect with them. Yeah.
And also, I believe in the future you are planning to start your own business as well, right? Eventually.
Honestly, I haven't thought about it. Like as of now, I'm like, let me, like, I wouldn't say like I haven't thought about it. I haven't thought about it when I started doing the videos, because it was just I need to get a client from somewhere. I have my own clients, but I want to scale it. So I want to make like, I have expensive taste.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
and then when it's like started working the way it works now, I was like, maybe I need to have my own company. And then when I got an offer to open a company, I was like, maybe I really have to do so. But so it's like, in the stage of was, I never thought about it. Like I'm very comfy doing things by myself, being like, responsible for the things I do, and super comfortable. Like, yeah, generally I'm super responsible person. I can take responsibilities for so many things.
But now there's so much volume of inquiries that you need
Yeah.
these
So the
people.
point with me, I'm forced to that. So it's not like, I'm sitting and like, let's do the business, open a company, hire people. And like, I'm kind of forced to have somebody with who I can partnership now to work on my leads. Because like what I see, I probably won't be able to do it physically. Like I don't have enough time to do so. And assistant, it's not someone who will be able to like deliver the quality. And this is brand new for me, like honestly. Even I think still I'm kind of making up my mind about it. Am I really need that? Or but the situation kind of like forcing me to.
Yeah, because
So
the momentum is here, inquiries are here, your brand is growing.
yeah.
And there are people, and not once, like many times, different people, serious people, they offered their hand to do the partnership. And now it's not about do I open or not, it's more about do I open myself or do I open with a partner.
Yeah, and actually, this one of I think the hardest thing for me to think now, because it's super comfortable to work for the company. Like so many people, they're like, yeah, and like they got good commission. They're like, I need to open my real estate. hundreds of them in the market. Like really, they did some good deals. They're like, okay, let me put this $10K. I will open my own company. I'll like, you know, I know everything myself. I could run the business. I never had that idea. I'm like, this is headache. I don't want it. Like I'm glad here. Like you do finance, you do the license, whatever. I tell you what I need, and you send me the docs. You do everything for me, basically.
Yeah.
Like this is something what not every agent, it feels like, I understand it. Company like do a lot of support for you.
Yeah.
You don't need to think about from where you get a client, how the contract sign, how the finance goes.
But in your
like,
current situation,
yeah, and now I'm like, I have to think about it, and it's something kind of challenging, but it's also nice to be in a situation where you're forced to be there.
which is like, yeah.
Like as I told you, like, you know, when we started, was zero expectations. Which company? Come on, I was like, at least there is maybe 1-2 client will come. You know, the thoughts what I have, I was like, okay, probably from this advertisement, like I called it an advertisement. I was like, from that, at least one client will come. So I'll cover his expenses. So at least I'll like be in zero, you know.
Yeah,
and
break even.
now like everything would happen, and based by the way on Zooms which I'm having, I start to understand the topics which I need to open up to like show it more clearly to the clients, because like for them it's, they don't know it, I know it, and based on their questions I understand what I can talk about in the future. So you know, like I don't need to like, you don't like, I can give you an idea about what to talk. And like it's really something what I really like about it. Like the last stage, I'm kind of, it's still hard to talk to me about it, because I haven't made up my mind yet. I'm very comfy in the way I'm now, in the stage where I am now, and it's kind of feels like I need to make a move.
Yes, I mean, it was a crazy ride, which literally just started like 15 July. We started to post within 2 months, over 2,000 inquiries, people offering the business. And now you are in a thought of maybe it's a time to open business. And based on our experience with our clients, don't delay that. Just my advice, don't delay that, because momentum is not going to fade away. It will continue growing. But why miss all of these people and all these
You know,
leads?
actually, I remember the Fabrizia story when she said that she was just giving the clients.
Yeah, she used to actually, and then she opened the company, and now she gives it to her team, and now she has an office and everything. So thank you very much, Anastasia, for coming.
Thank you.
I wish we could have talked for much more, but
I can.
it's not gonna be our last podcast. It's just 2 months of our work, and it's already an amazing result. Usually, we invite our clients for after like 6 months, at least 4 months, usually a year. We invited you. You are our earliest guest after starting to work, but thanks to you for trusting us, and thanks for coming today. I believe we'll do another session, a podcast. Once you're gonna open your company, we'll start filming in your office. Inshallah. Yeah, inshallah, as they say in Dubai, it's gonna be soon. And then we're gonna see how it goes and where your account will be. No one knows. Maybe it will be, 100K. You will become a celebrity. You're already a celebrity, but having a team will be just a realization of all of this from online into something like physical and real. Thank you so much, Anastasia.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming. And guys, stay tuned for the next episode, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.